because there's a 6-year difference. So when she was 13, I was 7. I remember around the age of 7 or 8, she would have been 13 or 14. I do remember a lot of yelling, screaming, and looking back now, it was definitely not an ideal situation. My mother tried to force her to do mathematics with homeschool programming through a fundamentalist environment. And no matter how my mother tried to help her learn, it just didn't work. And my mother didn't really comprehend that. And you have to understand, in the 2000s, there wasn't any textbooks on how to teach someone with this kind of development disability at that time. So my mother was basically flying an airplane blindfolded. And there would be screaming and arguing and throwing things for hours. My mother did not understand that my sister was not able to perform like other kids. And she wasn't verbally or emotionally mature enough at a specific age like most kids are. So my sister was not able to effectively communicate how she was feeling or her frustration. The only way my sister knew how to communicate until her late teens was throwing a tantrum or screaming or breaking pencils. Luckily, my mother met a few women who had degrees in development disabilities, so she was able to learn and just, I think my sister got to the point she is in her late 30s due to those women. My mother was able to learn how to get my sister more into the age bracket of learning that the state required. My sister was always behind. She was basically in the same class in my parents' house that my youngest brother was, who was 3 years younger than her. So she was always behind. And anytime she was in a class, like at Sunday school, at church, she was always 3 grades below. And as a kid, I don't think it bothered her until she was a teenager. And then kids at church would tease her or just make her life a living hell because she was 3 years behind. And that's not to say my sister was dumb. I think my sister was extremely intelligent. I mean, to live the life she did in her teens and her 20s, she was a brilliant person. She was just trapped in a body and a mind that was very repressed, and her disability did not do anything to help her in the house. And she grew up living in Alaska. I don't think she remembers anything before Alaska. So she was extremely socially isolated. And having a disability of any kind